Yeah, baby. Sunday night, man. Fucking very special guest. We all know him. We all love him. But introduce yourself, baby.
Hey, I'm Spooky, and I am the singer and guitar player in the band Spellgrinder. And it's great to be back, my man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. I'm always bugging you, but I gotta have new stuff, So I appreciate it though, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You just dropped a couple big bombshells on us there with the new videos, eh? Let's dive right into
yes.
her, baby.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just released. What is it now? Like I was editing. We had filmed them last Sunday, so a week ago we filmed two of them. I just lined up all the shots, had everything, had to coordinate a bunch of adults to be in the same place at the same time. It's nearly impossible.
Yeah.
That's what you got to give you mad respect for people in bands, because they have multiple boyfriends at the same time, all the time, or girlfriends.
Yeah, you never know anymore, right?
Yeah, it is an impossible feat. But yeah, so we all got together, ripped through those videos. I was with my friend John Gruber, who I know him from back in my Hollywood days. We worked together, and he made short horror films, and I just thought his stuff was really unique and hilarious. Like, he's got a really unique perspective. And he showed me one video he'd done, and I was so fucking jealous that I wasn't part of it. Like, he made it with another coworker. He fucking cheated on me. Even though we weren't together at the time. But yeah. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin.
So yeah, like, I saw that he had another coworker star in it and do the soundtrack, and I was fucking jealous. And I was like, nope. So I was like, hey man, why don't we make some stuff together? And we made like a series of short horror movies together, which was awesome. And I scored most of them,
Oh,
and
nice, eh?
so yeah, this is the first time I've worked with John in 10 years. Like, it's been a long time, because I'm old.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm creeping up that ladder.
The videos, I just sat down. I edited the first video like in a couple hours, just marathoned it.
Yeah.
Released that bitch.
Oh, you like instantly, as soon as it was done, boom, it went out. Eh?
Yeah, I don't fuck around.
I know. I love that about you. Like,
like, I want everything to be professional looking. Not too professional, but like somewhere between, like, those like early 90s white zombie videos.
I was gonna say, you can really see like a raw or white zombie influence in the way it's kind of filmed. Very gritty, but yet it's very gritty, but yet very well done. Like.
Thank you. Yeah, it's also a very forgiving style, because like when you're just like running through stuff, oh fuck, the lighting wasn't great on that one. Oh crap, that was a little.
Well, yeah.
But when you're just like rolling, like, my direction to the director was just like, keep that camera just all over the place, getting in our faces, because I really like the look of those, and it's a very good forgiving style, but it's intense, a lot of energy in it. And then the early Danzig videos, which we're gonna go more into that style with the next batch, just like that black and white, real stoic, lit kind of like I am right now, like just except for I probably have to say this is probably my better side.
The better side, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not really presenting myself that good for the show, but
hey, I'm looking pretty rough. It's Sunday, brother. So
you're a handsome dude.
I'm working on it. I think we're both pretty good looking myself.
Handsome, ugly.
Yeah.
My man. So yeah, so the videos, I did that. I did the second video immediately after that. I actually finished the second video within hours, and I was like, something's missing. And I reached out to the director. I was like, it's cool, but there's nothing weird about it, and like everything has to have at least one thing weird about it. Otherwise it's fucking boring, like
yeah. No,
like
something's gotta catch you and keep you thinking about it all the time, right?
It's safe, like there's nothing cool about safe, like there has to be something kind of like rad about it, like the Who, Tommy. Originally, Tommy didn't play pinball. Like he was gonna be like some deaf, dumb, and blind kind of savior type, but like, like all right, cool. Like, is that it? Like, well, I was thinking about making him play pinball. Like, yes, like because that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And that gives it. I don't know, man.
It gives it that real vibe. Like, yeah. Like you guys have a style about you, and it really come out in these last two videos for sure, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we're developing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so like the missing thing from the second video was John sent me, I don't know, just one of these like Weekend at Party Pier fucking movies, like with a rubber monster, and it was like, I was like, dude, I just need something like I want to cut in some monster stuff just to give it like a narrative.
Yeah.
Losing high.
Yeah, Corey, my buddy Corey there from Everfelt. I'm actually on tour. I'm going down to be their roadie and their chef for the weekend down in Kentucky, man. But so now they presented, I get to bring the guitars out as they're switching out their songs and shit, right? So I got a lot of pressure happening here.
Pressure's good.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Good.
I'm excited for that tour.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of my birthday gift to myself, and then Corey's got a fucking his birthday's in around there too. Oh, these guys are wicked. They were just on yesterday.
Oh, you know what?
Friday.
I watched the Tarwaro. I remember you were talking about how to pronounce it, and like, forgive me, like you said something that phonetically it doesn't work for me.
No, I'm
sexy American accent.
Yeah, right. That's why I always get the band to introduce themselves because I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff. And
I think Tarwaro sounds cool, but
yeah,
I respect the phonetics of the world. That's cool.
Yeah, they're a great band too, man. Fantastic people, man. It was a great time. Like we got everybody watching today. On Sundays are the best day to come on, brother. You picked a great day.
Yeah. You don't want to. I don't know. Maybe some of us do keep the Sabbath holy, but this is not technically. Well, I mean, like I'm drinking.
Yeah, same here. That our music's like a religion, brother. So on Sundays.
Hey, is anyone else drinking?
Cheers.
Cheers to everyone here. Thank you for joining us.
I even saved my last couple beers so I could have a few with you this time. I've really slowed down, right? Dude. So I've cut back, but I'm not going to quit. I'll still enjoy my drinks when the time comes, but it won't be a daily thing anymore like it was.
Yeah, man. Well, good for you. Yeah, we just got back from Las Vegas, and
how was that?
It was awesome. So we have a mix. Sometimes we go to Vegas and we party too hard, and I don't know if it's my age or just like there's not tacos as available as I need them in Vegas as there are in LA, But yeah, I was just like, I'd crash and burn. I'd just be like puking my guts out the next day. Not cool, right?
No,
But we partied pretty good yesterday. We only had a couple drinks, but we had them kind of early in the day, and then we went to a strip club really early in the day.
Oh yeah, those are always the best time to go. It's always hilarious too, because if you leave while the sun's say you leave around 9, the sun's still up. It just feels weird coming out of the rippers and the sun's up. It's like
Yeah, I bet. No, we went in. We went to Vegas. We roll in Vegas around 2. And so from 2 to 3, we go to the Punk Rock Museum, which is awesome,
Yeah.
And then, we blew our wad there, and my lovely wife and band partner Nephthys, she says, there's the strip club that's like right around the corner that I was wanted to check out. It's the one that has like 1,000 beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones. That's what it says on the sign.
That's what it says for real. That's hilarious, man. Oh no, froze up. He'll be back here in a second. Once it's there, he is. Technical difficulties. It froze up, but I seen your internet bounce back there, so hopefully it comes back. But in the meantime, man, you guys got to check out these guys' video over there on YouTube, 100%. I'll be posting them. I've already shared them actually on the page and stuff. So we might try something real quick. So please stand by. Let me try this. There we go. I am back. Spooky camera's dead at the moment. Leave it for a Sunday, eh? Ta-da! So while we're waiting, we are... Oh, I didn't pull up the video. I had a video ready for us, too. He's there. Bring him back. Oh, it looks like his camera died, so we might end up cutting out and then coming back in. So let's see, we got some other comments while we're here. Hang in there. I'm trying. How's your lunch, by the way? I gather it is lunchtime over there, right? Oh, so we'll get him back here in a second. So in the meantime, we'll talk about what we got coming up. So our next big thing is in July for the big pig roast. We've got everybody on the bill. Sapphire Range playing. Andrew Joseph will be on the show. We also have One in the Chamber, Late Night Trouble. Oh man, you're so right. I should have had my guitar ready, but it's way the fuck not even close to me right now. And then we have where was I? One in the Chamber. Johnny No Cash will be finishing out the day. And then what's June, July? So August, we have the pub crawl coming up. We have tickets available now. Email Hollywood. I'll put the links up for the tickets in the comments. Then the end of August, we have our big show coming up. And then here we are, baby. I just rambled until you got back, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just telling about all the shows we got coming up that we're hosting and being a part of, right? And then we got that big one down in California in November coming up too, man. So we'll be down your way. We might rent a car and swing up and see you. That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, so you're only going to be an hour away. You're not going to like Apple Core. You're going to Apple Valley.
Oh, the Apple Valley then. Okay. I don't know why I kept thinking Applewood, telling everybody Applewood, right? But it's Apple Valley.
You're going to have poor attendance.
Yeah.
Applewood is not a thing.
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, she was well, Tarwal was getting me to jam, and then like Susan was trying to get me to strip, so I was gonna do like a strip jam.
Oh, hey, that's a great idea.
I got the Eddie Van Halen guitar.
Oh, baby!
I was gonna get buck ass naked, and then I was gonna tap Eruption.
I know we always have accidental nudity when we get together, man. I can't wait to like get together like in person, man. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah. No, like nip slips are rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
it's definitely a lifestyle, though. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, if you got them, flaunt them. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That guitar.
Yeah, very nice, man. I'm gonna have mine. I forgot I should have it set up to jam when there's internet and technical difficulties. That is sick, though. I love the colors of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I invented it. Like I was in this band called Van Halen, and I'm just like, shit, you know, I want a Strat, but I want a humbucker. And if it doesn't have a Floyd, it will not be employed. Like that's a Spellgrinder fucking rule. Everything Spellgrinder has ever done has a Floyd Rose. And if I ever needed to have like kind of like a hard tail, just because I'm doing like double stops or something, like like if I'm doing something with like a floating Floyd, I'll do like a double stop, and it'll like one of the strings will kind of go slack. It'll get kind of flat, right? And I don't like that. I like precise bending. If it's going to be like an over and under bend, it's precisely over, precisely under. You know, it's and yeah, with the Van Halen guitar, it's got all of its springs, and so like you know, you can dive bomb it all day long, but like you can.
It bounces right back, right?
Yeah. So I do a lot of my solos on that guitar, but like mainly I'm recording with the Solar guitar because. Here's my endorsement. I'm a Solar Guitars artist. They take good care of me. I take good care of them. Love that. Love that company. I love my Solar guitar. That thing, it barks. It gets me laid. It's great, you know.
Oh, nice, man. That's fantastic, though. You know, I always find this brand of pick. Fuck, like I said, moving, getting stuff set up and shit. All my stuff scattered, but I got a brand of pick that I fucking seek out and just buy them all when I see them because they're so far and few between, man. But just the action in there, it's somewhere around here, man. Fuck. Totally unprepared.
Yeah,
right.
Dude, like,
I'll put a screenshot of it. Yeah.
I want to talk about this fucking glove right here. This goddamn glove, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I want to give a shout out right now to my man, Kenneth Boone. So, our album. So since last time we spoke, our album's complete now. It's released on Spotify, any digital fucking place.
Yep.
Spellgrinder is there. It's Spellgrinder, one word, just like it's.
Yeah, I was making the mistake when I first met you and learned about your music. I was saying I was spelling it two different words. Nothing would come up. Nothing would come up. And then I finally fucking figured it out. It was like, oh, it's all one word, you know. So yeah, we're in Apple Valley, California, as he pointed out. Once this thing comes back, we'll keep on rocking. So that we're doing a 2-day festival there. So we have on my end Shifting Through the Ashes or on the bill 100%, and then we have Andrew Joseph and Sapphire Rain coming down for the Sunday, and then there's a bunch of local bands. So Friday or Saturday will be like the heavy day. Sunday will be like the R&B and rap day, right? So we're gonna wait, and then what else do we got going? November, I might actually be going to Germany in August, but we're going to Germany in December this year for Jim Morris's birthday. Striptease time. Oh yeah, you know you want it. Check me out on my fans only page to see the striptease. But if you keep bugging me enough, I'll put it up here for you. But he's back, baby.
All right.
All right.
Oh man. Yeah, so the guy that gave me this belt, he's a funny guy, and he says on fucking danger on all of his posts. I think I told you about this dude, and I was like letting air out of the tires probably, but you know, I was working on the stuff.
Yeah.
He always says on fucking danger. I thought it was a funny thing, and he says upside down crossdresser a lot. which I thought like that's funny, that's clever, and I don't know. He has a whole bunch of these zingers that just like they destroy me, and I was like, man, I gotta immortalize Kenneth in a song. So OFD is the last song on our album, and it's this guy's like he's like 50 years old now, and he was just this fucking like hesher skater, like all around gnarly boy,
just a legend,
totally into metal, and now he's just this gnarly dude, lives in the lower desert. I met him at a party. He's a friend of Stone, our bass player. Dude just shows up at a party and he's cool, and like his wife is real cool, and so yeah, I wrote OFD as an ode to him because it's such a bad song. And he sent me this because like we both like the Crew, and it's a very small belt. It doesn't fit everyone, and I think like it was just chilling in his collection, It sounds like it's gone to some concerts. It's pretty rad, it's
like actually personal, like it's been used. That's perfect. Like it's already that makes it even more personal from him,
Yeah, he made one back in like 2003 for like. Do you know that the gal Pink? Like I'm coming up, so he made one for Pink, and that's the great story about that belt. But yeah, okay, so.
That's cool, man.
It's a hot belt. That's
pretty cool, man.
These are functional handcuffs. So, like, if shit gets gnarly, if shit gets very cool, very awesome, like this belt is there. It could save the day.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I don't have the keys, so it can't get too
Yeah.
They're in the other room, and I'm busy right now. I'm busy.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
Guys, if everyone can, please go check out our album. Just go on Spotify. Just decide if you even like that shit. It's not for everyone. Like,
and something else you can do to help support, especially when it comes to Spotify and shit. When you go to pass out, man, take your favorite artist, put them on fucking play for while you're sleeping, and turn it like the volume off if you don't even want to hear it. But at least they're getting the streams and shit.
No,
you know what I mean?
I really appreciate that, but I'll tell you right now, like I do all right on playlist.
Yeah.
Like no, I do all right. Like really, if you have a friend that's in a band and they have songs and it has that under 1,000 shit, do that for them because that's fucking humiliating.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't have that. Like
you're killing it, bud.
Well, it doesn't just happen. It doesn't happen because I'm cool. Because just like relentlessly go and advertise and stuff, like share it with people, go and make it with people. But like
that's the one thing I kind of love about your band and the way you guys present. You're always right there all the time. Like some bands will just put out their songs and they don't put it in. They don't tell you about it or anything. They just release it. And
you gotta connect. Yeah, I've been in a million bands. I've in Spellgrinder, my name is Spooky.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to add you. Thank you so much for that. Like, and I would love to put down some roots in New Zealand. That's rad people that like.
Yeah, she does some fantastic promoting over there and then she promotes on her stories all the time. So she'll take a band and do it for the whole week. So everything she does that week is just for that band and stuff like that. And
well, I like challenging people. I like people that listen to Spellgrinder. Like, is Spellgrinder like? Is it rad? Is it a guilty pleasure? Do you like Spellgrinder, but like you don't want to talk about it because Spellgrinder ain't safe? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people are like, well, you're this, but you're not that enough. Like, I like the music, but I want you to be a screamer. Oh, I wish that you would play everything like, half speed. I wish your songs were 30 minutes long. It's just like everyone kind of wants to not everyone, because Spellgrinder has a lot of great, loyal fans that they accept me for all the weird twists and turns. All right, send friend request. I'm gonna here's what I'll do right now. I'll just take a picture of the screen because I'm
cool. And then if you don't get it, I'll send your info or her info over to you.
Oh, well, Susan, you're right here. Go
Yeah.
make an impression on my page. You're on Facebook.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Say hi to me. I'll say hi.
Say hi on Spellgrinder and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I know who you are. We're cool now. We're
tight. Yeah.
We're tight. So
we're like this, baby.
So, man, yeah. So I'm very excited about having the record finished.
Mm-hmm.
It was something that we were making gains on, and I couldn't be prouder of this fucking record. It's fucking awesome. It's the metal album I wanted to listen to. I grew up a punk rocker. I grew up, and then, you know, like the things that I like flashy things. I like cool looking bands. I mean, we all like shit, right? But there were certain things that kind of, like, I love Pantera. Like, I love.
Oh, their artwork. Oh, you got the Flying V, baby. The Dimebag series.
Oh,
yeah.
But what really kept me from enjoying them when I was in high school is it was hard for me to get into, like, corn-fed dudes wearing fucking camouflage shorts. Like, I liked kind of more like.
I'm kind of like you in that sense. I like that other, like. Yeah, it was hard. It looked like they just walked onto the stage and started playing, man.
Cool.
You know,
I mean, like, that's the thing. I love grunge, but like sometimes, like, I would just look at what grunge was wearing, and it's like, yikes! Like,
you got to spice it up a bit, you know, the leather or
things have to exist in contrast to things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, grunge, the reason that they had to dress that fucking bad was because everyone was. I mean, like, Guns N' Roses is really, really cool. And that kind of killed a lot of poodle rock, but like Guns N' Roses still kind of had some hooks in that kind of Aerosmith kind of world, which I live in that world. Like my pants have been tight as fuck my whole goddamn life. I don't grow hair on the back of my shins. My pants are so fucking tight.
Yeah, right. Just that's life. Baby smooth, baby.
I have no kids. Like, you know, like so like. You know, that's a way of life, and I like that visual. But but like Spellgrinder, I wanted something that was presented in a way that would grab me. I mean, it's like things I like. It's like it's like Danzig. It has things that hit like Pantera, but then also you got some like Undercover T-Rex, sweet. You know, you got some. Like in my first single, Grimoire, there's fucking ice cream changes in that. The turn the page if you dare. Like, that's fucking doo-wop. Doo-wop in a heavy metal single. And that was like just from the first statement we made. I lived to challenge people. Like, if everyone in the fucking room is this, I'm that. And it's just, I like to do that because I do believe that that's a great thing. It sharpens you. It makes you better.
You never grow or you never proceed further in life if you never have those challenges or those awkward moments, per se, where you are the one over here and everyone's here and stuff, right? A lot of people avoid those situations where people like you and I, we embrace it.
Yeah. I'm all about it. So, like, here's the thing. Like, please check us out. If you like us, share us with another friend that is a fuck, that likes horror movies, that likes fucking like murder ballad songs, like fucked up shit. Like, share us with your sick friend. Like, we don't need, like, I want to make connections, but also, like, if you don't like me, fucking hate me. Like, don't support me because you don't like me, because I believe, and this is a hot take, okay? I don't just go showering the world with fucking support because fuck everyone that ain't me. Or, you know,
no, sometimes
like
you have to fall though. Like, I don't get all this protection shit they have out there now. You know,
fuck everyone that ain't me. But like, brand, right? Like, I'm out there to fucking like get people to buy my record, which is coming out. Vinyl made right now. I'll talk about that in a little bit.
And
I was forged in a furnace. You know, like. Cut my teeth in a long time, like really worked really hard to hone my skills, and just, you know, with a wake of rejection, which like it makes you work for it. And you know, like, yes, it's great if everyone could play music, and I think we're all lifers. Everyone here is fucking hardcore.
Yeah, baby.
Everyone here's that hardcore. If it's too easy to be successful in this shit,
yeah, it wouldn't be good at all.
Yeah, like you know what? Like bust people's
Well,
chops, ride for your own brand,
we'd
support
be
what you
on that
love.
shitty fucking show, the American Got Talent fucking garbage, if it was easy. You know, like
that. I don't think it's very good for music, but those people
not at all.
They're out doing probably what's good for them.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're in
used
the
to tell me
same
to
boat.
do like
You
that
know,
kind of like the voice shit back when it first like 20 years ago, you know. And even then, I was too old for that shit, and I was just like, no, like I would rather be fucking like, you know, doing tons of drugs and, you know,
yeah, I'm with
making
you
really
there,
poor
man.
choices because that's more relevant to my career path, which is having an air of authenticity and being an artist and making like art that's really fun for me. Like,
like even I just started reading the biography of Ministry here, and about halfway through now, and I've only sat down for 2 sessions. It just hooked me, but the drug use and the party, and I can't believe the guy's still alive. But the music that came out of that for him on his creative side was is fucking legendary. You know what I mean? Like,
in the fire, a lesser man, it would have killed him.
Yeah, you know, like Keith Richards. Anybody else would have died, but Keith Richards, he's still alive. You know.
David Johansen from the New York Dolls is still alive. I just saw last night Iggy fucking Pop.
No way, man.
Alive, and he's still performing better than I mean, like, fuck.
He's on my bucket list, man. I would have flew there. Fuck, if I wasn't so broke right now, I would have flew there yesterday, right now.
It wasn't for the faint of heart, but you know what? We got cheap tickets, and and so it's general admission floor. But you know what? We were fucking front row. We just the Holy Spirit was with us. We were front row, right in front of Duff fucking McKagan. Like we met like this awesome security guard named oh god, Big Red. He was an MMA fighter named Big Red. He has 3 title belts.
Fuck.
Dude is just like hardcore ex-Marine, just grizzled motherfucker, and we had a cool powwow for like an hour before the show started, just taking off my first thing he says, like, you guys aren't going to cause me any trouble. It's like, dude, I couldn't cause you any trouble.
I know, look at you, man. I'll behave, but don't worry, you know.
And he was just a rad dude, and he's from Michigan. He's from you know, I got family in Ypsilanti, Michigan. You got any people from Michigan out there?
We got a few fans from Michigan. We just had a wicked band off the reserve there in Michigan. I gotta butcher their name. It started with a G once again. Fucking can't pronounce shit, you know. But
you know what? That's what bands gotta fucking think about. Okay, like, I mean, like it's probably wherever they're from. No, in Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan,
so it's
Michigan.
It's one of the Godzilla characters. We got it because I'm a Godzilla fan. It started with
Gojira.
No. God. Oh fuck! I'm not even gonna try because I'm just gonna butcher it. I'll send you a picture of I got a screenshot of their artwork, so I'll send it over to you. You can make your own decision on how to say it.
I like where they're going with the Godzilla imagery because that's I like that stuff. Like here, I like Godzilla stuff.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Right, I gotta work on that. My next show, I'll do the whole show like that.
Right. What's fun about this particular show is that, like, whenever it freezes up, who's left with the with the people? Right? Is it you?
Yeah. Sometimes it's me, and if I freeze, then you're in, and then. Even if I jump out right now, I could leave the show. You would still be live and just put you on the big screen, and you'd be able to ramble.
I know that. I was getting prompted to do inappropriate things.
I know, right?
Reaction. That's good. Like, the thing is, like, when people stop wanting you to do that, like, it's okay. You just gotta transition into something else. So, Susan, thank you so much again.
Oh, she's a fantastic fan of the
Oh,
show.
fantastic.
We worked together. She sent a few bands my way. I've sent her a couple bands for promoting, so
Yeah,
cross
that's
pollinate. I
cool,
love it,
man.
right?
That's cool.
And I had the one time I had super shit internet in the hotel I was in, and I was interviewing the band Drinking out of Montreal, who will have back on the show again soon. They got some new stuff coming out. But yeah, every time I cut out, they would rush over and grab their guitars and start jamming for everybody until I came back in, right?
You know what? It's your fans. Your fans are just get the guitars. Like
Yeah,
they're good
they
looking.
love
You
it,
know
man.
what? I love being with you on your show because every time I do, you expose me to a bunch of great people,
Mm-hmm.
and I've made a lot of like great lasting relationships out of people that I've met through your show. So I really
Oh,
appreciate that. I
fuck.
appreciate all you people. And Susan, good looking out. Devil's Skin, which is a great name.
Yeah, I can.
Villainy, that's such a good name. Like, how is that not already taken?
I
That's
know, right?
a good name. Like, that sucks.
That is a great name.
You know,
Kevin says we're awesome. Kevin is, I gotta say, he was one or the second fan I ever had. And this guy reaches out to all the bands that have been on. He makes jewelry. So he'll probably be mailing you something. Bracelet he'll make for you or something, But
what?
that guy's
Oh
a
man,
fucking a
he's such
champ,
a
man.
cool dude.
Yeah, we'll have him on again soon. I've had him on a couple times just because he's such a big fan. How do you not have your number one fan on the show when he wants to come on, right?
Well, yeah, like I would keep my number one fan at a distance because I'm such a piece of shit that like everyone needs to hate me. And
Yeah,
if you like me, it's like that's great. Let's preserve this. Let's make this last.
right.
Like I'm about to celebrate my 9-year wedding anniversary
Cheers
with
to you,
Beth.
brother.
Yeah, and
And
thank
now
you.
she's the one in the videos as well, then dancing
That's my
and
gal.
stuff there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
She's really
very
twig and
lucky.
sweet. Thank you, my man. Thank you.
Mm.
I lucked out. Like I'll tell you right now. Like,
Well, since doing the show for so long now, I've been through a few women and that, and not one of them have ever took an interest in the show, ever wanted to go to a concert with me or nothing. So that's why I'm still single.
oh
But
man,
to have
yeah,
a woman like her that support you, be in the videos, help you shoot, help you edit and stuff, that's amazing, man. You couldn't ask
yeah,
for.
yeah. No, like part of that is she has always supported everything I've done, but
Mm-hmm.
also I'm very vocal about what I expect out of her. And like really our relationship is very intense. Like we get along great, but like we both work all the time. And when I'm
Mm-hmm.
not working on work, I'm working on the band stuff. Believe it or not, in the last couple of years, I had fucked around with like working with other bands.
Mm-hmm.
And I was instrumental in kind of getting a couple bands started up, but I realized that it was an unhealthy relationship because Spellgrinder, the way that I ride Spellgrinder is it's unlike anything anyone else is prepared to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a time investment. It's very like mono focus. Like I promote Spellgrinder. I want to make people understand Spellgrinder. I write for Spellgrinder. When
Yeah.
I would write songs for another band, I'd be like, no, I'll just change it from this and this to like fucking Satan and a monster, and now it's a Spellgrinder
No,
song. It's
yeah.
like, why the fuck am I gonna write songs for other bands? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
at the best, I'm like Rod Stewart, like when he was going solo from the Faces, and like
Oh yeah.
he would still give songs to Faces, but he would keep the best songs for Rod Stewart.
Hey, of course, right?
And then I
But
was just like, but why am I even working on recording with some other people? And then like trying to tell them that they need to make T-shirts and they need to promote and they need to do all this. And they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. And it's just like,
yeah.
like no one does. And you know what? I don't want to do it with anyone else because I see them as competition. Like competition and scene can exist together. Like I'll tell you right now, like Seattle, the Sunset Strip, the East Bay, these are bands that they would play together. they knew each other, but if they were to all just be friends and support one another no matter what, they would not get good. You have to.
It's so true, though. You have to have that drive.
Yeah, you have to say there has to be someone there, or at least two people that are just like, I'm gonna be better than that guy.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
Yeah. So John, tonight's video that we played before our show, our introduction, this brother here, he made that shit for us, man. So huge shout out to him. And so the song that was played is actually my single I'll be releasing here soon. So that's a little smidge of it. And he's going to do the full-on video for me because I love how his animation and the darkness of his animation is. And then I'm just going to release the video and song all at one time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Well, the song sounds pulverizing. And yeah, that whole intro was super professional. Like, you know what? We got rolling into it. I'm actually like out of my mind right now because I was partying in Vegas yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was very impressed with the professional intro, and also that track was slamming, my man. That sounded good.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the whole thing out. I'm just waiting till I have the money to pay him to give me the video. I'm pretty sure he probably already made it. He's just waiting on me to pay the man. So that's coming soon. I'm back to work now, right? We're back into spring time, so our interviews now will probably be Sundays and Saturdays mainly, and then evening during the 9-10 o'clock at night during the week if we're gonna have one. Because how I when I'm in work, it's crazy, man. Sun up till sun down. It's 6 days and 7 days a week. But
well, here's the deal. I don't like to give too much. I don't like to let too much air out of the tires. I don't think it's. Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. All right, so I was talking about competition and stuff. The scene is cool and that's a collective, but what makes it actually good, because it's not about making everyone happy. It's about making good art. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of makes good art is pressure, it's friction, it's ingenuity, it's desperation.
Even our style of music comes from those moments. You know what I mean? We take those dark times in our lives and we put it out in music to get it out there.
It's just but put it out the best way possible. Because we've all heard music that sucked. That song that is just that's pretty good. Are those the lyrics you're going with? It sounds like the first fucking shit you came up with.
I know, they just
go away.
Man, I call them out all the time. I can't even remember who they are now, but every time it comes on the radio and we're I can't believe someone passed this. No one told them this song sucks. Don't release this shit.
And people think and it's cool, but I don't use a lot of time to support and nurture my competition. I will, when
you put a show together, you reach out to your competition. Hey, do you want to open for me? And you know what I mean. But
because watching it, you know what I mean. You watch WrestleMania.
Yeah.
When Brock Lesnar fought Omos, that guy's taking his competition to Suplex City.
Yeah, right.
So, you got to do that. But,
well, the competition is as I always say, our community is like a family. So it's like your brother. You're still gonna punch your brother out, push him down in the dirt when you're racing. But in the end, you're still gonna help them. But in the end, I'm gonna win the race though first.
Exactly. Right now?
Nope, you're rocking, man. You're good.
Right, cool. I'm just frozen to me. I'm making a really ugly face, but I'm making handsome faces right now. Okay. All right.
Oh, you're gorgeous all the time, brother. You're on. That's why you're on the show more than anybody else, man. Because I love you.
Here's the thing. Also, I'm hella persistent. And I really appreciate being on your show. So this is a relationship that I want to nurture, and
we'll grow
as a talent and as you setting up a platform and talking to these bands, and I've discovered a lot of cool bands like yesterday. Our man Tall Warl. I can't even say it, but I like it.
I'm gonna say Thrall. Thrall for some reason is what I say, but I'll have to watch the video tomorrow and see how they say it right at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, but
I would like have someone write it out like phonetically, just because like I feel like I'm
mm-hmm.
using different letters. But you know that's what's amazing about the rest of the world is they can't talk as good as us goddamn Americans. Goddamn,
No, right? Yeah, fuck America, fuck yeah, baby. I actually got a Canadian flag tatted on me first, but yeah, I will get my USA tattoo soon enough, you know.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh,
I got
you're.
it because I was very sensitive to everyone thinking I was English when I was younger. Because I had fucking bangs, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look like the
I
Beatles.
looked a lot like Keith Richards for like 15 years, but I would still get bummed out if people thought I was English. I'm like, God damn it, I'm fucking American.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I know it's hilarious. I come up here and I get called a fucking, an American, but when I go to America because I got the dual, I get called a fucking Yankee. Goddamn Yank. You know? I'm like, I can't win no matter where I go, man.
My southern wife will not let me call myself a Yank. Like I
No
was
way.
raised, in Southern California, but we would sing like Yankee Doodle Dandy and like just if you're above the Mason-Dixon line, you're a Yankee. And my sister, my sister, not my sister, my wife.
Yeah, I get them confused.
My wife is like, no, you're not a Yankee, because like she will not let me be a Yankee.
Yeah.
Like,
all my cousins are on me all the time.
Southern, just I can't be a Yankee. Like I can't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I definitely have that Southern blood in me, man. The food, I love Southern food, but
you can't tell, man, because like the building block of all Southern food is fucking butter and
butter and lard. Yeah, I know. I'm immune to it, man. Everyone else gets like 400 pounds eating Southern food for a month, but I lose weight.
Yeah, because you're listening to heavy music. It
right?
Metabolism. So I'm not frozen to anyone else. I'm just frozen to myself.
Yeah. No, we can see it. I can see it clear. It cut right out there. There you go. Now you're back, baby.
Yeah, this is fucking bullshit. It just looks like screenshots, but at least I'm making a cooler face now. So,
yeah.
All right. So,
but
what was I talking about, man? Like, see, we're gonna wrap up. We're wrapping up at 6, right?
Yeah, we might as well wrap her up here. We're fucking.
Well, we don't need to wrap it up now, but like, talking points, like.
Yeah. So, your merch. Let's hit your merch, man. Where do we buy your stuff? How do we get a hold of your T-shirts, your tapes, your CDs?
You know what? Like my favorite way to connect with you guys, because like I really.
All good on this stuff.
Thank you. And John, thank you so much, my man. Thank you. We're going to keep it up. We're actually like halfway through our second album right now. I'm just not releasing it a single at a time. I'm going to release it all at one time. But I'm fucking burning through it. And it's way better than our first album. I don't, to me, like I love our first album. I listen to it all the smile. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I love the first album. I fucking love it. But this second album is hitting hard, and a lot of the songs are songs that I had kind of like really built in the first album, but it didn't fit with the first album, so I didn't really like finish it out. And this album's hitting really good. Like it's got less of that kind of like Judas Priest drum attack, which very prevalent in the first album. You know what that's done is it's made it like I live in the middle of the desert. It's really hard to find someone that can like just fucking blast ass all fucking day long and have good life skills and look like they should be in a band with me. Like you've seen.
I was gonna say.
You seen this like
I
can't just have some fucking dad like
come up and adjust his glasses. No
offense to our four-eyed friends, but like,
right? But
I got this big ass drum kit now. I don't even know if you guys are looking at. I got
that's awesome. Yeah, we can see her. That's awesome.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna turn it back off. I'm gonna turn it back on.
There you go.
Yeah,
no,
it's not working for me. God damn it!
I had that one time. I was a couple times, but the first time it ever happened, I was interviewing a band out of Russia called In Storm, and my screen was just all squiggles, so I couldn't see myself and shit. But I was at partying in Quebec while I was trying to do the interview. Thank God, because all the women decided it would be fun to go skinny dipping by the pool, which I'm sitting by. So if it wasn't all squiggly, it would have been all tits and ass and behind me, right? Like
that's rad, man.
Yeah.
Disappointing. Yeah. Oh man, we had some crazy tits and ass yesterday at what was the strip club called? It's called something or others, but man, brutal stuff. But yeah,
when I come visit, you can take me there, man, and we'll fucking.
There's nothing around here, man. Like like we kind of my wife and I riff on like opening a strip club in the area because.
There's nothing there. You would have a bar and strips. Like you're killing two birds with one stone.
Women 18 and up just shaking their butts, making tips. Like
good stuff, oldest profession in the world, man.
Yeah, I
women like shaking their shit for you. Like it sounds terrible when I say it like that, but it's that's just how it is, right? Like,
it's cool. I mean, like. Women are good for everything. But,
how many of them paid for their college or the universities and became doctors and nurses and lawyers because they worked in the strip club for a year to pay for it? You know what I mean? Like, but look at them now. You know what I mean? You fucking some of them. I can't say they all did that, but
Yep. Well, so like the way that I like to connect with my audience the most is. Instagram works best for me, but I maintain and operate the Facebook page as well. But those are how I connect with people the most. And in our Instagram bio, there's a link to our Bandcamp and all of our merch is for sale on that.
Perfect.
So, like, if we all have Instagram, like, who's the gal? Oh man, she's also in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
The one that we interviewed with that first time.
She was with us. That would have been Amanda or Ilsa. Amanda's from Ontario. Ilsa's from South Africa.
Ilsa, yeah.
Yeah, and she does the Stone Daisies and stuff.
Yeah,
so
Stone Daisies. So, yeah. She had really talked up TikTok to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had kind of written it off because in my mind it was for young women. And I thought that a man in his 40s shouldn't be on like a site with young girl children because like pedophilia is rock and roll as hell, but like I don't want to get into that.
Right. Flying to Epstein's Island and shit on the weekend.
Rock and roll for that. Like if I'm gonna be a pedophile, it's gonna be with a fucking cousin.
Yeah,
that's rock and roll. That's rock and roll.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
That's it. Yeah.
It's the most rock and roll thing you can
right.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I actually did join TikTok and I maintained it for a second, but I was like, I think I was right. And I don't think I was now
just didn't feel right, it's like
I don't think it's an illegitimate platform, but I don't think I belong there. Because I am not willing to fucking like lip sync to people talking. I think there's also like kind of a generation divide.
Where when it all started, like we started, like you and I would have been MySpace. I probably mine's still active, I'm pretty sure. And then came Facebook, and then we hit that age where the new shit's not for us in that sense, right? And like TikTok and Twitter were some of the new shit that I don't understand and get. But Instagram, Facebook, that was kind of in the beginning. That was the first things we learned how to use, right?
Facebook was after my time, and I was a late bloomer to Facebook. I really drug my heels because I was antisocial. Like naturally, I am antisocial.
Yeah.
And that's no, I mean, but I want to be successful. So can you be antisocial and successful at my level? No. Like when and that's my experience. Like when I was super antisocial, living in a shack in the desert, and then I would just go and like I met who I met, but everything was very passive. Nothing
I
was
know. Right before I started the Boneyard, I lived in the woods in a trailer. Didn't have running water. I cooked on a fire every night because I didn't have and I hated people. And then doing this show pushed me more and more into having to communicate and talk to people, and then going to concerts really helped with getting over that in that sense. Like now, instead of seeing it as anxiety, I see it as excitement.
Yeah, I don't want to support the competition, but if you want to be successful in a band, you can't just sit there and wait for people to come to you because your song is so cool. Fucking cock is so big. Like you gotta go out there and you gotta expose yourself to people.
No, 100%, man.
You have to reach out. You have to get out there because like I found that when I was making my decisions that I was making, I was isolated, I was lonely, and I wasn't living up to my potential. And I just was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I hate everything, but I'm going to challenge myself to do the fucking opposite of everything I want to do. And I mean, that was 15 years ago, but that was when my life turned around. It was when I made TCB my fucking motto. Like
amazing.
Yeah, like Elvis Presley is my idol. I got multiple Elvis tattoos.
We were in a store in Florida, and on display, the lady had Elvis's original fucking driver's license. I don't know what she paid for it or how she got it, man. But yeah, that was pretty cool to see that. You know what I mean? I was like, that's amazing.
Those show up on eBay every once in a while, or like sometimes they'll pay for. Elvis would pay things with a check, and the place would never cash the check, and they would just keep the Elvis check. And they would framed. Like I've gone to like Memphis and Graceland multiple times. You have what? You have one what? You have an Elvis.
What do you have? I know. What do you have now?
I got some crazy shit. I got 3 shirts that belong to Ronnie James Dio.
Oh, no way, man. I just added his. They just come out on the little movie thing I have. A little documentary about him and stuff. Literally just added it to my playlist to watch tonight when I fucking finished here.
I'll give you the dumbest name drop of all time. It's kind of dumb, but it was a crucial experience in my life. Elvira.
Right?
Love that. My wife has the Elvira bat tattoo.
Oh.
We love Elvira.
We grew up watching that, man. My dad was a huge fan, so when we were with him on the weekends, it was Elvira, and we watched the movies and fucking eat popcorn and stuff, man.
All right, she was fooling us with the Elvira. It doesn't even say Elvira.
Like, doesn't even
can only drink so much of this before Elvis turns into Elvira.
Yeah, and I'm on a little screen too, right? Like I've only got my phone doing it, right?
Yeah. I'm doing it like I'm on like a big screen because.
Oh, that's awesome.
I like the lighting possibilities because I want to look well lit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
what was
fantastic.
I talking about? I'm losing my mind.
We were talking about Elvis, and then we got on to Elvira.
Oh yeah, so Elvis is his motto is taking care of business in a flash. As soon as I made taking care of business in a flash my motto too, my life turned around. I didn't find Jesus. I didn't do none of that shit. I didn't quit drugs or alcohol.
Nope.
I just made taking care of business my motto. And I try to do stuff all the time. And really I grew up in a Southern California kind of gangster culture. Like, it's all about hustling. It's about hustling. It's about bringing in money. It's about doing stuff.
Well, this is unfortunately one of the only businesses that the rents do every day. So you have to be that hustler in order to do shit,
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's relentless. But here's the thing, like, I don't just hustle. So I do have a job, you know?
Yeah.
And my job, it takes up a lot of my time and energy, but what it does is it affords me to be able to, like, that right there, it's a fucking Wizard amp, you know? That thing sounds fucking dope, you know? Like, I bought that because I got a goddamn job, you know?
Yeah.
I would. Like, you know, like,
like the festivals we host.
They have to work. They think that it's not rock and roll to work.
Yeah.
It's not rock and roll to not work because
like even on my end to break into being able to host shows and stuff. If I didn't have a job, I wouldn't be able to pay the bands or pay the venue to allow me to have the bands there. You know?
We all go into the hole supporting each other. We all go into the hole supporting bands because we're all fucking fanatics. Like, it's a labor of love. Like you need to be doing something else. My wife says like I'm breaking kayfabe. You know, we're big wrestling fans. She says I'm breaking kayfabe by admitting I have a fucking job. But you know, like, I want people to know, like, you know, because like I don't want to eradicate competition because I like to create.
Well, I was gonna say it pushes you to become better.
Yeah,
say you go see your comp, you're like, fuck. They were better than I was the other day. I got to be better now, you know?
I love discovering artists. I love awesome, like, you know, just people coming out and just kicking ass and like 1,000 people a day just start kicking ass. It's amazing. But technology and the internet, like people are allowed to suck every day too.
Yeah.
And I don't waste a lot of time on shit that doesn't move me just because I'm too fucking busy. And there's more fucking bands that I love that have cool shit for sale than there is money in my bank account. So I can't support everyone I love. You know, you got to pick and choose. You know, but
same with us, like being the promoters and trying to support the bands because music's been such an amazing therapy for me over the years. It's probably why I'm still alive today. But like you said, I'm so like I would love to buy a T-shirt from every band that's ever been on the show, man. But fuck, I'd have to work so much overtime I wouldn't be able to do the show.
Have I sent you a shirt yet?
No, we have talked about it, and I know we have a shirt we're going to be sending you. So after the show, shoot us the address, and I'll shoot you my address, man, and we'll get it. We'll exchange them up.
Got it. Yeah, like I had just had a big shipment go out, and I wasn't sure if I got you in on that.
I don't think so. I can't remember. I know I don't know. I can't. I'll find out here in the next couple of days. Hollywood will let me know.
you know, Spellgrinder in a lot of ways is a fucking T-shirt company. Like that's really what pays for the. You know, like I record everything myself. I make all the videos by myself. I don't pay for my videos. I don't pay for any of that kind of stuff. I do it all by myself, you know. Like I had to invest in the time and energy, and I had to invest in equipment and all that kind of stuff. But you know, that I keep that under control because I do that all myself. Like right now, you are in the recording studio where our album was recorded. This is where I recorded my album, and it wasn't amazing. Cool looking. It didn't always have the fucking Black Label Society fucking thing.
No.
It didn't always have fucking like that's Dita Von Teese personalized to Spooky.
Oh wow, brother. That's amazing, right? I know once I get the wall done, I've got my original Boneyard t-shirt that I had made. So before the pandemic, I was taking it around and getting everyone to sign it. But since the apocalypse, it's pretty naked. Like I gotta start traveling again, and like I said, next time maybe we'll be on the. I'll do it right live with you from there. You know what I mean? Sit in the same room. That would be awesome, man.
That would be cool. And you know what would be fun is because it would be great to hang with you. But do you know that to this day I still have not met in person our boy Dangerous motherfucking dog.
I know he's like the fucking. I know he's been on the show 2 or 3 times. Helped co-host with some bands he brought on because I made him. I'm like, I'm not doing it unless you come on the show because I don't know if you're real or not, brother. You know. But even the show in California we're hosting, He's the one. He put me in touch with this Mike dude down there, and I was planning on next year. And Mike's like, "All right, we're booked in for the bar November 12th and 11th." I'm like, "Well, I guess I better get on finding bands." You know, like who the fuck do I know in California that can play the show? You know, like.
Yeah, well, you know, right now we ain't playing shows because I let my drummer go.
Mm-hmm.
He had the chops, but he didn't have the life skills that I needed him to have. All right, Susan, I see I'm on the internet right now.
Yeah. He'll send it all after the show. Don't worry.
I'm looking at his stuff right now, but you know what? Yeah. Like, because I'm a band account, I can't send friend requests to people.
You're like with the Boneyard, it's the same way. I can't send friend requests and shit. I can.
If you want to like me, and then I can go and just be a creep and snoop on your shit and like your shit. But but like, I don't like other band pages, follow other band pages because Facebook is a bunch of fucking communists, and they're taking away my goddamn rights. So,
I know. So I've been very lucky because I only follow bands pretty much for 99% of the show. Like it's all band stuff. Only band stuff comes on my feed. I don't get all that garbage and all that bullshit in between it all. It's just music after music after music, you know.
And, Susan, you seem rad, and I like your you know, your what that picture is, it's almost cubist. It's refractal.
Yeah.
Refractal cubist clown. I love it. But,
no, she's solid woman right there, man. I've known her for a couple years now through the show and stuff, and she's always done me right.
She has a Ferrari.
She might have a Ferrari and just never said nothing to me. You never know.
You don't talk about your Ferrari. You don't talk about your Ferrari.
No, right?
You know,
that's an in-person kind of thing.
Ferrari club is you don't.
Hey, while you're here, come in my garage. Check this out. You know.
you know, we have a '78 Trans Am Bandit, right?
Oh, no, that's amazing. That's a sick car. It's in our
Grimoire video. If you watch our first music video, it's on our YouTube channel. Hey, if you guys want to, we have three. I mean, we got a bunch of videos on our YouTube channel, but go to Spellgrinder. It's at Spellgrinder666 because for some reason Spellgrinder is already taken.
Yeah.
You know, Spellgrinder in my mind, like I thought it was a cool band name because I just wanted like this Trojan horse band name that sounded very metal because right now there's all these metal bands that are thater bands. You know, they're like butt fucker.
Yeah. Pigeon slapper. Yeah.
Pigeon
right.
Slapper,
like.
You know, like all these bands, and I was, you know, my wife is she's a practicing witch, and I'm just, you know, a rad dude at large, and I like all things rad, and then Spellgrinder just sounded cool. I was thinking like Spellbinder, but that's really like that's really, you know, light and the loafers sounding.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a librarian.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, Spellbinder, like, and I was thinking like Starbinder, like I'm just thinking about like just like songs by Foreigner and shit like that. I'm Dreamweaver. I'm thinking all this bullshit. And then Spellgrinder hit, and I was like, that doesn't suck. And so like within like 10 minutes of that, I worked up band artwork, like that original logo that you see, the goat and the pentagram. And
I love that one.
That I came up with just to trademark that shit. And the first version of that art, you can see there's like a 2020. Yeah, there's a 2020 like copyright. Like I pissed off, you know, on the bottom, just because I had a couple songs in the can that weren't quite mixed and released, but I wanted to make sure that I started building a presence before I even released that stuff. And like I'll tell you right now, like from sun up to sundown, when I'm not working my job, I'm working my band. And
I know that's my problem when I'm not working. I'm pushing the Boneyard, reaching out to new bands, reaching out to you. Hey, what's new? Come back on the show, baby.
Yeah,
you know, like always, it's always on my, even when I'm say on a date having dinner, the back of my head.
Hustling,
when's my next show? What band should I have on next?
Hustling,
Where am I
man.
going? You know,
For that fucking
yeah,
rock
right.
and roll, baby. Yeah. It's hardcore. We're lifers. Like everyone here, you guys have better things to do right now. You're all technically sick for being here, watching us talk about this right now.
Right? I can't believe it. And we're at 3,400 plus followers now, which is completely organic growing and word of mouth, you know. And I want to thank everyone for being a part of this, man. You know what I mean? And huge shout, you are 100% one of my top favorite guests. I love having you on, brother, man. Anytime, you know.
It's always a pleasure and a pleasure.
Yeah. One last sip.
I love talking to you, dude. And yes, I look forward to seeing you in Apple, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dude.
Yeah,
you own that town, okay? Like that town, you are bringing commerce to it that night. You guys are blue. Dangerous Doug is true blue. Spellgrinder is the greatest fucking band of all goddamn time.
And you just released 2 of the greatest videos ever made in the world just recently. So I don't know. I can't wait for more, brother. Like, we're so excited.
More. Yeah, guys, go check out our videos. Just go to our Instagram. We're at Spellgrinder, one word. Go to our YouTube channel at Spellgrinder666. Like, subscribe. We got videos rolling out. Like, if you're into boys, I'm a boy. If you're into girl, my wife is a fucking babe.
Yeah, you got 2 for 1, baby. Like I'm gonna have to like contain myself when I come visit you, man. Like it's gonna be hard, bud. But
goddamn lights.
No.
And then also, my bass player is a sexy tall glass of water too. He looks if Lemmy and Peter Steele from like Typo Negative, like
what?
My bass player is a handsome dude. He's got like that fog hat Lemmy mustache.
Yeah.
You know,
a strong jaw.
He is, and he's like he's way taller than me too, which I love because I'm 5'10", which it's not super tall, but I do like looking like skinny and. You know, I
being a little skinnier makes you look taller too, though.
I'm glad, baby. I'm glad.
You know,
I like that shit, and I'm punk, you know, and I just, you know, all
that always helps.
Punk bands were missing meals, you know.
Yeah.
That's so like, you know, like, but Stone, big, strong, handsome dude. You know, there's something for everyone in Spellgrinder. We like basically we are cognizant of sex appeal. Like I believe, like the bands that I like the most are sexy, or at least I find them sexy. And you know, like I'm not into dudes, but like dudes need to be sexy.
Certain people, like like certain dudes are just gorgeous or they're sexy as fuck. You can't help it, you know.
Like that's a quality that I like. I like like. You know, like you ever watch it's Bar Rescue. There's a show.
I've seen that show,
And he talks about bar science, and there's a ratio that you want to have at a bar. And you want to have at least 30% women. Because if you have 30% women, then it'll attract more men. If you don't have that amount of women, then it scares the women away, and then men won't come because there's no women there. There's only dudes. Only dudes that just want to hang out with dudes all the time, and that is the genre of metal.
And it becomes
that's not my genre of metal. My genre of metal, it's not metal for girls, but it's metal that appeals to girls. It is sexy.
I was gonna say it has that sexy flow to it, that sexy vibe,
like,
you know.
Like it's sleazy. It's sleazy. So
you know, that dirtiness, that back alley bad boy vibe to it, you know, fucking.
It is actively sexual, although it doesn't talk about it. Like we sing about monsters and. You know,
devils
walking around with dark shit, and like you know, it is horror themed metal, but the delivery, the look, the production, it hits in all these ways that have always registered with me. Spellgrinder, ultimately, like I love that it connects with people, and I work really hard to connect with people, but the product is meant to entertain me.
Yeah. But in the end, like when you do say write that song, even with my songs, in the end, it's for me. Like I've been shit on a lot over my music over the years, you know. And it's like I don't give a fuck what you think. You know what I mean? But
fuck people shitting on you.
Yeah, right.
If they're cool, they don't have fucking time to shit on you.
Exactly, right.
They're a fucking loser, and you're making them uncomfortable. So
yeah,
every time someone shits on me, which I don't know, it's never fucking happened.
I
think sometimes people try to shit on me, and it's a compliment. Like they say, like it sounds like fucking Rat being raped by Megadeth. It's like I fucking love that.
I love Megadeth. Yeah, I love Rat. You know,
because those are things that you don't think would go together. Why not? Because they're of different eras and all this kind of stuff. But this is just a bunch of fucking nerds that can't they don't have the capacity for abstract thought. And like something that has those fucking Merciful Fate has Judas Priest riffs.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That's cool. Spellgrinder has Judas Priest riffs, but we don't have that. I don't have that range. I'm not singing up there. So I'm singing down here, and I'm singing a lot of people tell me I sing like Stephen Pearcy from Rat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit, but
a lot of people, they say I sound like Alice Cooper. I'm not trying to sound like Alice Cooper. A lot of people tell me we sound like Wasp.
I know, I'll get that. That song sounds like Tool. That's a Tool song. Well, I was just inspired by Tool when I wrote this song, so it has that vibe to it,
The first single, people were hearing Wasp. They were hearing Fuck Like a Beast, and it wasn't like the verse progression for Grimoire was really inspired by when I was a kid. I watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I love that movie, man.
The scene where he's in the back lot of the movie studio. And hear no evil, don't you see no evil, don't you hear no those kind of going up happening.
Yeah.
That is the verse section for Grimoire. And then the way that I put the vocals in, that was all kind of based on what fucking Hallows Eve song was it? I love Hallows Eve. I like shit that hits like that early thrash, but it's not. We don't usually have that speed.
Mm-hmm. It's at a reasonable pace. You can understand the lyrics.
We got fast, but we got just fucking blast sections in certain songs. Even Wolves Get Lonely is fast as fuck. Mm-hmm. It's like a Motorhead AC/DC.
Yeah, I was gonna say Motorhead influence, 100%, right?
And I love reintroducing those bloodlines, those DNAs back into heavy metal, because heavy metal. I love heavy metal, but a lot of practitioners of heavy metal, they're such purists, and not necessarily to what their peers listen to. Like Black Sabbath never fucking listened to Black Sabbath.
No, right?
Yeah. Anthrax didn't listen to Anthrax. There's all this shit. Listen to what they listen to, but listen to what they listen to. There's all that stuff in it. And then there's just shit that I was like, well, go and inject a little bit of fucking this. And I'm not the first guy that did it. Tried to put some sex appeal in the metal, but it turned into poodle rock,
Yeah.
It turned into Poison. I don't like Poison.
But I'm not a fan either myself, right?
I like Motley Crue because I think Motley Crue, they're fucking.
They had that style to them, though.
And I love
them. Right.
And they brought in the women.
That's true, man. Aerosmith was another one that they were all about the women listening. You know what I mean? So.
Kevin Moore, I got you, my man. I got you.
Yeah, baby, that guy's a legend here in the Boneyard, man. But yeah, brother. Anything else we should cover tonight, man? I know we could talk for hours. So
no, you know what? So here's. I don't like to talk about things that haven't happened yet. I know.
That,
big things are on the way. like I'm gonna do stuff so often, and I'm just gonna make it seem like the place I am is the place to be. But we did release the album digitally. I have had a lot of people ask me what's going on with a physical release, and I dragged my feet. I didn't coordinate that with the digital release because I didn't give a fuck. And I wanted on the back of the album to have a picture of the full band. It's going to be like on a future pressing or something like that. Like this first run is a limited run of 100.
Okay, perfect.
I know we're going to blast through that because
well, save me one. Just save me one, and I'll fucking scoot you in. Fucking. So you only have 99 for sale now.
Yeah, you got it, dude. You got it.
Yeah.
That'll be your free thing then. That'll be your free.
Oh, be amazing, brother.
Free, you pay for it with
I'll pay for it.
Based on your platform, I appreciate.
Oh, it. No, you're welcome anytime, brother. Anytime, man. And then.
Yes, those vinyl are going to be coming out in about 2 months.
Okay, perfect.
In the meantime, go and listen to us on Spotify all you want. Like,
check out the videos on YouTube.
Plays, it's great. You know, it's fine.
Spotify, good.
Spotify doesn't butt fuck you like you think it does.
Yeah, I always hear people shit on it, but not to be rude, a lot of them, like you said, are under the 1,000 plays a month and stuff like that.
If you're not getting any plays, and you are making like 3 cents.
Yeah, here's Doug.
Have you ever heard of anyone named Doug Franklin?
I know. Who is this guy, right?
You know a guy named Doug. You know, Doug, you just rolled up like, really, this interview should have been done like fucking 20 minutes ago.
I know, right?
Like, you're such good friends. What's up?
Hey, Dougie. Yeah.
DD. The most dangerous. I've known Dougs in my life. But there's never been a Doug more fucking dangerous than dangerous. Motherfucking Doug.
Dangerous Doug, baby. Guy's a legend.
A little more than I ever will.
Yeah.
He's the most dangerous Doug of all time. He's probably like 2 minutes away from me, but I still haven't met his ass.
He's like that myth. Like of that Greek god, you know, he defeated this giant and killed this person, but you know.
He lives on Olympus. He lives on in the hiking trail of 49 Palms. And yes, bless his heart. He hangs out with Jared Leto. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Well, I'll be 100%. He better be there in November when I come down for this show, because he's the one that put me in touch with the people to even put the show on. So
I mean, there is still like, I talked to him on the phone the other day, like interactions, like we're friends. But there still was like a 20% chance that he's like an AI chat.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Not fucking real.
Last time we talked, that's why I was like, "Fuck, maybe he's AI, baby. Maybe he's not real," you know?
Yeah, like they faked the fucking moon landing.
Yeah,
you think they could fake a dangerous Doug? He's like
right.
Russian fucking AI.
Right?
Bot.
Yeah.
He's just like being really supportive of our bands, and like that's how Russia is invading America, by supporting our low-level bands.
Right, they are. Then they're gonna bring them over to Russia, and then they'll never get them back. You know.
They're enlisting an army of like fucking baby bands to like
go
and, take over America.
Right, it's happening.
Well, man, I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'm sorry for doing over time, my man.
No, I'd give you 3 hours, man, if you needed it. You know what I mean? So
I think we've said all we got to say, and
I think we're good.
Better to leave these people want, and like, hey, is everyone in the chat section still engaged? Give us a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give us a stone cold hell yeah. Give us a stone cold what?
Yeah. Give me one and I'll show my nipple. Right? Oh, that'll work. Yeah. I knew we were going to get to that. Yeah. He's a Chinese dictator.
What a fucking AI product of China dictator D-Van would say, man.
Exactly right.
That's such an AI response.
Dude. Yeah.
Work on that, dude. Come and get your shirt.
Speaking of Dangerous Doug, another myth and legend, Sam Bone, fucking down there in Florida.
Oh shit!
I haven't seen her in the chat. She's probably busy tonight, but she'll be in later.
Well, yeah.
Once we're gone.
You know, well, she's good. She's an emerging Spellgrinder fan. You know, like
true.
You can't expect everyone to love Spellgrinder right off the bat.
Sunday nipples, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, one more. Oh, he even touched it, right?
You got it.
Yeah. Normally you pay $7.99 a month for that, baby, but we're giving it for free tonight.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Once again, man, always a pleasure. Check these guys out. Fantastic fucking metal band right here. And hopefully next time I'm sitting in the room with you and we'll fucking drag Doug down and we'll do a fucking special, 2-hour special with Dangerous Doug and Spellgrinder. Yeah.
Doug exists.
Right.
We'll come out here. We will rock. We will hold up. We will all help. I have 3 MLs, so we'll all hold our MLs like Diamond on the cover of the Guitar Player magazine.
We'll do a new logo. That'll be the new logo for the Boneyard. All right.
Yeah. All right, Rocker. Well, thank you so much for having me. Everyone, go check out Spellgrinder, please.
These guys are awesome.
If you like us, just tell a friend that you have. I mean, if you are an island of bad taste and you're the only person you know that likes Spellgrinder, bless you.
Play it loud. Play it proud.
Fucking horror, cock rock. Shock rock, bring them into the fold. I love interacting with my audience. We're a family. We're in this together. We're on our way up. We're kicking butts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I love checking in with my audience. I love hearing from you guys. And
ever since day one when I reached out to you, man, you've always got back to me pretty prompt, you know, and I gotta thank you for all the love you throw my way, man. And the least I could do is give you that same love back, brother. So
my man,
once again, Spellgrinder, you're definitely one of my favorite guests of all time, brother. And play it loud, play it proud, and stay tuned till next time. I don't even know. I'll have to touch base with Hollywood and see who's on next. But for now, man, check this out. I'll put all your links up in the title after the show, brother. And have a fantastic night, man. And we'll be in touch. I'll get a T-shirt your way for sure.
All right, you handsome son of a bitch. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
All right.